Alright, I ain't gonna, but okay, this is the same outfit. This was recorded in the same day. You know what I'm saying? I just have a hat on this time from the last one. But fuck all that. So I'm not playing a game today. Like I said, it's my channel. Sometimes I'm gonna play a game, sometimes I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. But I came across this video, right? Not on my own while I was watching somebody else. But I didn't actually watch the video myself, so it's kind of new to me. But basically this cop, right? He got caught walking around with his Johnson out or something like that. It said, I forgot what the title said. Basically, he got fired for having his meat out, you know what I'm saying, exposed or whatever. So I'm just gonna guess he was walking around with his yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I haven't watched it. I just seen the title on somebody else's and was like, I want to watch it myself and I want to record it just so I can have something to post. I don't know when this is gonna be uploaded. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna get straight to that. Subscribe if you want to. Please do, actually. That does something. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so officer arrested on his day off, caught exposing himself at a local park. A local park. Alright, I moved the camera down to like the corner. I guess that'd be better. But yeah, come on.
Just gun. Is this why you didn't want us to pat you down?
Well,
you saw, you described it as his penis.
Right.
Freaky ass, man.
Do you know what color it looked like?
Nigga, what color? Oh, what is it? What do they mean? What color, bruh? How is this info? How is the information of what color of what color gonna help you crack this case? The camera's showing it all. You talking about some what color is this shit? Nah, bruh.
A loaded gun, a detailed victim statement, and something unexpected in the back of a suspect's truck. But here's where things get interesting. This was not just a random suspect. This was a 10-year Kent County Sheriff's deputy. Someone who had a clean criminal record and was sworn to protect the interest of the public. But unfortunately, he was found on the wrong side of the law, and he paid dearly for it. On October 14th,
he was with them for 10 years. He was with them for 10 years. Clean record. Lived a good life. And he just decided one day to just walk around with his Jonathan. The crazy part about it is like people like that, they probably been doing this sneaky shit for years, but they probably just getting caught. That's usually how it is. But 10 years, clean record. He fucked it up. Why does he gotta do though? Keep that shit in the house.
It's 2024. A woman was jogging with her dog along the Reeds Lake Trail in East Grand Rapids. As she passed a man walking toward her, something caught her attention. The man had his penis exposed through his zipper and fully erect. Shocked and shaken, she borrowed a bystander's phone and called 911. Minutes later, officers arrived at the scene and spotted a man emerging from a wooded area who matched her description. And they immediately made contact.
Hi, sir. Can I talk to you for a second?
yeah, how are you?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too shabby.
What's going on?
Oh, just walking around the lake.
Just walking around the lake?
Yeah.
Okay. Where'd you start at?
You know, nothing too crazy. You know, I'm just walking around the lake. This is just my friend. Just letting him get some air right now. He's just getting some air. He just, you know, he got to breathe too. So he's just walking around the lake, and the lady, she just walking by, you know, walking her dog, listening to that slime cry by a young boy, and she just, and this nigga just strolling on around the lake, hold Jonathan out, and they said fully erect, so his shit just like this on some shit, just, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god.
Over by Reeds Lake.
Oh my god.
Like, Reeds Lake Boulevard, where?
Just south of here.
South of there?
Yep.
Okay. Reason I wanted to talk to you, we had a call on a subject matching your description.
Okay.
Blue jeans, blue sweatshirt.
Yep.
Walking around with his penis out.
Okay.
Hey, he looked down like
So
he looked down like,
go.
Okay, ain't me.
Okay. Matches the description. Might as well
Sure.
get a conversation in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you have any ID on you?
I don't.
You don't?
No.
What's your name?
Dennis.
You know the crazy part about like shit like this, like how he just described him and he just put up and talked to him. Bro, I don't mean to keep on pausing. That's just how this shit is. But imagine you just so happen to be wearing the same like shit as him. or as whatever suspect they describe, and then they come pull up on you tweaking just because, like, let's say you had on what I had on, just a plain black tee with some black pants and like some Birkenstocks, and the dude that they looking for had on the same shit. Just imagine, like, they pull up on you and he getting away. You would be like, bro, what the fuck? And then you start to get a little nervous, and then they gonna think just because you nervous that you're the guy or some shit.
Dennis, have you ever been in trouble before?
I have not.
8125, just had traffic. Dennis, what's your middle name?
Evan.
Can you try to reach him, please?
81. I just built a budgeting app with Base 44. Nina just built an app.
Oh, we don't care. It's crazy that, like, when these grown ass folk get asked, like, why did they run? They just, I don't know. Nigga, you had a reason. I know you're not trying to say the reason, but don't play it like a little ass kid, nigga. You grown as hell. If you ran, you ran. Shit, just say you got scared or some shit. But basically, so far, he could be off some shit, intoxicated, high, whatever. He could be off some shit. But it don't seem like it, unless it's not his first rodeo. I mean, he got a clean record, so it probably is his first rodeo, but he just asking him information. It seemed like.
Started to run this way, saw me, and then you stopped running.
Okay.
That seemed a little odd to me, based on everything that I had heard.
Sure.
Exactly.
Could you see where that would be the case?
Absolutely. No, I mean, I saw here, if I wouldn't have stopped running, I guess, if I thought it was suspicious.
Yeah. Yep. Was there a reason you ducked back in the woods when I went by the first time?
Put his shit back in his pants.
I don't know if it's a bridge or like an old stone. I don't even know what it is back there.
The name he gave didn't exist in any police database. No driver's license, no vehicle record, no trace at all. The officer returned to him, giving him a chance to correct the information.
All right,
He
Dennis.
tried to trigger him.
I don't know if I copied something down wrong or you're not giving me the right information.
Okay.
So let's
Just
go
need a
over
cop.
your full name again. Dennis is your first name?
Yep.
Dennis?
Yep.
What's your middle name?
Evan.
Evan?
Yep.
And your last name again?
Williams.
Williams?
Yep.
Okay. And
84.
do you have a Michigan driver's license?
No.
Oh. Have you ever had a Michigan driver's license?
A while ago.
Do you have a driver's license anywhere, any other states?
No.
You've been in trouble before?
So basically, this fucktard is giving them the wrong information, but it's because he's a cop himself, so he's not gonna give them his real info, so he can, you know what I'm saying? They're not gonna be like, oh, you're a cop too, and who knows? He's probably Michigan also, because the name that he gave them has nothing on it. That's how it's a clean record. It has nothing on it. They said no vehicle history, no home. I think no house too. Like, it just had no history. Like, the name came up as basically nothing in the system. They just said, I mean, yeah, we got Dennis Evan Williams right here, but there's nothing. Does it say he has anything? No record, no ownership. There's nothing. So he gave them a fake name, and he's just going with it. He not trying to get caught, even though he's already been caught. I just say detain a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Check his wallet. If he got it, he probably didn't bring it. And just go from there.
Victim drove past the scene, and from inside her car, she saw the suspect and immediately identified him to the officer, stating that she was 100% sure. This prompted the officer to approach the suspect a third time, giving him the last chance to give his correct identity. But what did he do?
He ran in.
We got that.
Oh, this Grizz. Hold on.
You guys send me, okay? So let's go.
Grizz, but this is not what we came for.
Here's where we're at. Okay. I got in touch with the victim. Victim drove by. She gave me a description when I talked to her. She drove by, said 100%, no doubt in her mind it was you.
Damn.
Okay.
So, here's what we're going to do. You're going to give me your proper name. You're going to give me your address. And then we're going to go from there.
Like I said, go from there. Okay, so like the next few minutes, it's like him. So they're like, okay, this lady, wait, she identified you and she know it was you. And then he's like, please just give me your proper name and your real address. Like, well, he ain't say please, but he's like, this is your last chance. And the dude was like, I don't really have an address because I just keep on bouncing around. And he was like, he has a car. Even though, remember, the name that he gave them had no car on the record. And he gave him a car. He said it's on the other side of the lake, the south side. He's on the north. A tan Impala. All right. And they're like, you're registering your name. He doesn't just say, yeah, he says, should be. So he's sound like he giving fake information mixed with some real. So that probably is his car. But if they run it, it's probably not going to come up as that name.
But what address is it registered to?
I guess I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Do you know what the license plate is?
Probably not going to know that. I don't know my license plate.
At this point, he left the officers with absolutely no choice.
Okay. Thing for right now is I'm trying to figure out exactly who you are. I'm going to have you have a seat in the back of my car.
Okay.
You're not under arrest. At this point. We just got to figure out who you are.
Should be.
Sure.
That's I can
Walking around with
I can
you.
tell you.
Yeah,
Here's what's going to happen today. All right. At this point, what's going to happen? I'll be getting the information. I want to figure out who you are for sure. Obviously, I kind of need that at this point. We will be releasing you from the scene after I can figure that out, and then we'll be in touch with the prosecutor's office. Prosecutor's office can decide what they want to do with you.
I'm gonna have to go send the cops. I was trying to slide it over for you.
Wait a minute. I knew it. This is why this is the most replay. I knew it. Hold on.
Their arms down. I'm gonna have to go send the cops. I was trying to slide it over for you.
Bruh, I knew it because it said it's the most replayed part on there. That it was gonna be 6-7. I knew it. For the people that don't know what the 6-7, 10-6-7 is, that's, if I remember, that is murder. Usually a murder is a 10-6-7. You know, Skrilla 6-7. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like future me editing this is already gonna like know to skip a lot of, because like there's like 2-3 minutes of just them patting him down, and then he's like, John, I didn't finish patting him down. Bro, it's been a few minutes and you still patting him down. Go ahead and check between his ass cheeks, check under his nuts at this point. Honestly. Like, I'm not trying to take the side of the dude walking around with Johnson out, but like, dude, I think you done patting him down.
All right, you got finished pat down? Yeah, I did a pat down the back. All right, have a seat. Not comfortable.
Yeah, no,
Like
I can't imagine.
All right, what's your real name?
So, here's the deal.
Okay, before I continue this next part, basically, since I'm pretty sure future me skipped what happened so far, he finished patting him down. They actually ended up finding a gun on him. Had a bullet in it, took the bullet out, so now they're just gonna send him down and get the real information. You know, so I don't want to make this video too long. The last one's already about an hour long, so trying to do what I can, you know what I'm saying? The parts that are just long and I'm cutting them all out.
This has nothing to do with what you guys stopped me for today. I'm supposed to be at work. Alright? I told my wife I was supposed to be at training today. I didn't want to go to work. I took a vacation. She just thinks I'm at work.
Your wife think you at work. You lying. You lie to your wife just so you can.
That's about it.
I mean,
Yes, exactly. And she thinks I'm at work because I didn't want to stay home with the kids, and so I had the babysitter come out. And that's where we're at.
So he didn't want to stay home with his kids. He told his wife he was at work. He actually took vacation from work just so he can be walking around the lake with his Johnson out. Some people got their priorities like all fucked up, and he's one of them. You got a wife and kids. You didn't want to hang with your kids. You didn't want to see your wife or none of that. I get that you would be wanting time to yourself, but don't lie and say that you at work and you took a whole vacation, nigga. No, that ain't cool, bro. I am a cop. Yep, we know.
Hey, homeowners, selling your house can get pretty
Man,
exhausting.
I don't want to hear
right?
from your
We
ass. For like the most part, bro, he chose to have these kids. He chose to raise these kids. I know, like, I'm not a parent, but I know, like, it can be a lot, especially when they're younger. We don't know how old they is. They never disclosed that. That's not shit we need to know anyway. But you chose to have this. I get that you be wanting like your time to yourself. You feel me? That like that's normal, but you ain't have to lie. I get it. Okay, so he said the babysitter was coming, right? He actually did have training and they canceled it, so he got the day off. He said the babysitter was already coming, so he just decided to just leave and say that he still had it. He still told his wife just so they can have the babysitter come through, so he don't have to see his kids for the day, so he can have the day. But nigga, this is how you chose to spend your day off? You chose to spend your day off just walking around, yeah. That motherfucker in public at the park. So that's really like, I don't even need to see the rest of it. So really what happened towards the end here is he actually is going to get put up for a little bit. They said his bond is going to be like $100. He could post bond for $100, which I'm pretty sure his wife is going to do after she gets over the fact that this is what he did. Either way, he's probably just going to get out. So they're going to, his car, the thing about the car was actually right. So they're going to get over there. He said he had his AR under the back seat, gun and all his badges in the center console and all that. You know what I'm saying? But basically, yeah, they caught him. And he actually ended up telling the truth, finally. Yeah. Okay, so don't, you know what I'm saying, make up dumbass reasons to just go out by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can have a good reason and you could tell the truth, but you don't have to add everything. And don't be just lying to your wife, your husband, whatever you got, just so you can do shit like him walking around with his Johnston out. You know, no, brother, you just a weirdo. You just a weirdo. Also, he was a cop. He was a cop for 10 years at the sheriff's department. He's a sheriff doing this shit. Anyway, that's like all I got for this. Just some people just weird, you know? And it's crazy that these type of people live among us and we never know that that's the type of shit they be into until they get caught. If they get caught, some people don't ever do because they're just good at what they do. But that's all I got for this one. I was trying to keep it short. The recording's still long. I'm shorting it up. You know what I'm saying? Definitely like, subscribe if you want to. You know what I'm saying? At least like it. If you ain't gonna subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? At least like it for a nigga. But that's the end of this one. Probably gonna release it in the next few days. You know what I'm saying? Have a good one. Stay safe. If it's a lot of snow in your area, stay inside, stay warm, unless you gotta work.
Fuck next 6 feet. Cut up in that truck, it's a Bentley. I just want to hit and roll, cause she too friendly. Bro, got hit 2 different paws, one was a sweet sheet. I keep on fuck spinning time